You're listening to Into the Twilight, an independent, listener-supported show. Subscribe at patreon.com/intothetwilight for monthly bonus episodes, weekly shoutouts, a Patreon-only book club, and more. Thanks for support, and now, on with the show.
Now tuning in to Earbud Media, audio for everyone.
Do you know that it took everything in me to not bring Catherine as my happy thing this week, but I just couldn't.
I can't even, like...
I just
like,
want you all to be aware, but
Yeah.
I couldn't. I physically couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I just want you all to know.
Absolute goat.
I
The
know.
legend, the icon. No one has ever done it like her.
I want your airport to be renamed.
I think they should, honestly.
I don't care how much it costs.
It's one letter, you know?
It's one. How much could it cost? $10? Just go manually fix them on signs. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Or just everyone agree. Just because it says O'Hare,
Right.
we're going to pronounce it differently.
Yeah, and that's fine. We can all be cool about it.
Right. Just everyone be chill. Welcome to Into the Twilight. We're here.
Yeah.
It's February. If I'm not mistaken, the day that this comes out is the day that fuck-ass rodent decides our weather.
For sure. Yeah.
And you know what? I just can't, honestly, just
Yeah.
like read the room. All right?
Maybe not the time, you know?
Right? Can we all just be so for real right now?
Yeah,
I'm just so done. All right?
absolutely.
I don't need any more news alerts.
Yeah.
I don't like that rodent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, but not
Sorry
sorry.
about it.
All right. It's my controversial opinion. How are you?
I'm here. I'm living. I'm bringing something to the space here. And that is more TLC slop, baby. We're so back.
This is from TLC?
This is from TLC. There's a new show that is currently unfolding, and that is Suddenly Amish.
Okay. All right.
So what happened was, TLC decided to pick some cameras up and put them on 6 people who want a break from their everyday lives, from the hustle and bustle of being online to having electricity, you know?
You know what? Actually, sign me up.
And they said, okay, cool. How about you? The Amish are kind of having a problem of everyone's related, so like we can't populate anymore. So how about y'all try to like get in there and see if you can like get a break from the hustle and bustle of the real world and then like actually be Amish. So that's what's happening on TLC.
What up, MTV? Welcome to my Amish crib.
It's nuts because clearly these people are very have no idea what's going on and don't know what they were signing up for sure. Like they're just fucking vulnerable people kind of across the board, and the rules are obviously tough and bad and suck, right, compared to just living a regular life. And this guy here that I've highlighted, named Judah, he is a bicon. He's a bisexual boy.
Amen.
Also afraid of everything that would be you would be
Relatable.
faced with on an Amish community. He's like afraid of birds. He's afraid of bugs. He's afraid of any
Me.
animal kind of ever.
Same, Judah. I love being represented in media.
It's great. And he's just like, fuck it, man. Like, I'll just do this. I'm not going to tell him about the gay stuff, though, because that's going to be probably a huge problem. But I will.
Yeah.
And he's always wearing, like, little goth fits. Like, he came up wearing these, like, kind of intense, like buckled goth boots that are, like, platforms. It's like, brother, why did you pack this?
This is very Schitt's Creek. I'm going to be honest
Yeah.
with you, Cody.
There's also one of the women is normally like a barista, She's like in her 40s, but I guess for the last 10 years of her life, she has been dressing Amish.
Hold on.
She's kind of been vibes appropriating the Amish.
Does that make her more tips? Hold on, I gotta write this down.
Yeah,
Where's my
right?
pen?
Maybe. Because, like, you see her at a coffee shop, like, wearing the bonnet and, like, you know what I mean? Like, all the modesty stuff. And she's not, like, actually Amish, but now she's in this thing and is definitely, like, trying to be teacher's pet and being like, you don't know the rules. Like, which is
Okay.
a crazy energy to bring to a television show.
All right.
It's
Brown
nuts.
noser.
For real.
This sounds amazing. Do I have to fucking get Paramount for this?
There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot of like weird politics between like the people who run this place, and like it's like there's just like weird, like where the line gets drawn is very subjective, I guess, and definitely applies to different people differently, and it's interesting to see. But there's definitely some of these kids are just like, fuck it, man. Why not? I've tried everything else.
Listen, people have been called a witch for much less than a
For
hearing
sure.
aid. So,
Yeah.
fuck, this sounds so interesting. Damn it. This is what I hate when you bring TLC shit, because sometimes it's like, oh, oops,
Yeah.
I like to eat couches. And
Right.
that's like, well, maybe. But this, unfortunately, I do want to see someone who doesn't like birds or bugs try to rock it with them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Damn. I do kind of want to see Judah try to make butter, though.
How are you doing, my dude?
This is just a personal fuck you to Peacock. When I went to watch our episode today, it tried to recommend me Vampire Academy. And I was like, don't you fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't ever
play
try
in
to
my
recommend that
face.
show. Don't recommend
You know
that
what
show
you
to me.
did?
Don't recommend that show to me ever again unless you have another new season lined up and ready for me.
Yeah.
So that's not a happy thing. It's just where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I wax poetic about two white boys for a second?
Please, God, do it. I wish you would.
So y'all know how I feel about Variety and their actors on actors.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I love it when people show how the sausage is made. They talk about things that they're passionate about. Well, someone on Variety's team decided they've got someone on the inside. That's what I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Because someone on their team was like, listen, we've done actors on actors. We've done directors on directors. What if we try to tap into the oil mine that is nerds?
Yeah.
And for 50 minutes, though it was probably like 4 hours of actual film. For 50 minutes, we put a video out of Matt Mercer and Brennan Lee Mulligan, and we have them interview each other on being game masters.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
I would like to send a gift card to whoever thought of this idea and actually got it to production, because amen, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
These two weirdos just waxed poetic for, again, 50 minutes. And they were all blushes to each other. They were all compliments to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just an earnest off for like an hour.
Yeah.
On how much that they love art and creation and they hate capitalism. And Brennan just looking the Variety team in the face and being like, so I can cuss, right? And then them just cussing. It is so important to me because I love this style of format. I love it when folks just let each other talk. And these are two pieces of content that I enjoy watching. And so getting to be able to see why they like making the stuff that they do is just as fun for me as watching the content. I love behind the scenes. And to the Variety team, I say, give me more.
Please, God.
I don't want just actors and directors. I want to see cinematographers. I want to see editors. Give me people.
Every craft I want this for. Absolutely.
No, for real though, because there's so much institutional knowledge that's there of these people. And I want to see them talk about things that they care about. I will watch them. I care.
Yeah.
And it was a joy to be able to see these two weirdos who talk about how they first met each other and how they care. And I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
So it doesn't all have to be goofs and gaffs on YouTube. I will watch people. The people yearn for behind the scenes content, okay?
God, yeah, for real.
We want it. So this is a great use of your time. Thank you, Variety Team, you struggled, and I would like it more. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Just put these people in a room and document their knowledge.
Yeah.
That is my ask. Hey, speaking of documenting knowledge, can we talk about this really important piece from them?
That we have some boots on the ground, Pulitzer-worthy journalism from them.us, which is the definitive list of evil bisexuals in movies and television. This list is so important.
This is our brand.
This is genuinely a helpful text of evil bisexual. It's a direct, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very helpful walkabout.
It's critical, yeah. So thank you. Thank you, Catherine. I think it's Malloy for this really critical piece of work.
Yeah.
There are quite a few rankings here that I find surprising. And then the one that you shared with me before we started, I did not realize, because I don't watch Family Guy.
Sure.
I did not realize that Stewie was amongst us.
My favorite bisexual, noted bisexual, Stewie Griffin.
Who's a baby, right?
Right, canonically a baby. Yeah, for sure.
Right. That's a baby.
Yeah.
So interesting. How are you feeling about this? Where are you at?
I love this list. I feel like it is correct to have Mr. Lestat as high up as he is. Because also the writer too like emphasizes that the ranking of this is not necessarily the proportion of evil or even bisexuality. It is the cuntiness of it, which feels
as
correct.
They should. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will say Tony from Skins ranked way too low for me personally.
Okay.
That feels like that's history. That's herstory. That is the most evil. That he walked so evil bisexuals could run. You know what I mean? Like, he was laying the groundwork on that television program of just true psychosis.
And that's like bisexual canon, right? Like, you have to watch Skins.
Yes.
So I agree with that.
Yeah.
I will say there was a lot of Lucifer on this.
Yeah,
and
is that like a gay show, I guess?
I guess. I've never seen Lucifer, so I don't know.
Right.
But there are a lot of rankings on this where I do kind of trust the author of this. So I'm like, okay, damn.
Absolutely.
Shit. I will say this isn't a wrong person. This isn't a wrong character to put on this. It just did make me giggle when it was in here. About halfway through, because this is 30 characters, is the titular, the Fagin Floop. And that's fucking hilarious.
It's a really funny bit. It's really good.
Of all of Alan Cummings' characters to put on this list, which all of them in my eyes are bisexual.
For sure.
To put the one from fucking Spy Kids is hilarious. Because I think there are all of Alan Cummings' characters are bi.
Right.
Not all of them are evil, but a lot of them are.
Yeah.
And that's not falling into, hey, everyone shut up. That's not falling into the evil, like, you're queer and you're evil. That's just
right.
That's just because Alan likes to play evil characters, and that's fine.
Yeah. Right.
But to have this be the one is very funny to me.
It's really good.
I like that. But there's like three Lucifer characters in here. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
What's going on Lucifer?
I know. I do agree, I will say, having Annalise in the top 10 is correct.
Of course. That is so true.
Because she's not only bisexual, she's also evil. But critically, and I know that this goes by like see you next Tuesday energy, right? But like for me, I'm like, how sad are you? Because I think that what energy are you giving off of? And to me, Annalise gives off the like fuck you energy to people, but also like low-key is kind of sad. And that is correct with the people that are in this top 10. Because like Lestat, very strong showgirl, and that's showgirl. Actually, that's what it is. It's showgirl energy.
Totally. Yeah.
You've seen The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, right?
I have not. No.
What was the one that I was thinking of that you've seen? I think I was making it up with Riverdale. Those feel like the same show to
that
me.
makes sense because there are crossovers between them for some reason. So,
are there real? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, there are like full episodes of them in the same universe. It's really silly.
Maybe that's why I was thinking they were the same one. I think it is correct that there are a couple of Gossip Girl characters on here. That is correct.
Absolutely.
Here's what I'll say. Because this is going through like multiple years, like multiple decades of time, is it correct that Quinn is so low? Yes. If this was time boxed to a certain decade, would she be higher? Yes.
Yeah. Right.
But it's just, I don't know, man. I will say, because this is going off of like showgirl energy, I do understand. This is the last one I'm going to talk about. Do I understand why Shauna is so low?
Yeah.
Yes. But that is evil reincarnate.
Completely.
So,
she's the devil. The crimes.
Right.
Mental and literal.
So having her be at 28 is a little bonkers to me.
Yeah.
I would put her like at least higher than a fucking Simple Favor on here.
Yeah.
Or Stu. I'm still annoyed Stewie's on here. Why is there a baby? There shouldn't be a fucking baby. Anyways, thank you for your service, them. We don't usually do listicles anymore, but I will always make an exception for an evil bisexual list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So thank you. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, dog.
I haven't been this excited watching an episode in a while.
Yeah. They were cooking here.
This episode, even though, obviously I'm going to put Bonnie's trauma and tragedy aside for a second.
Yeah.
This episode, given the amount of lore that was in it, I was fucking sad.
Yeah.
And that doesn't usually happen because the show. They love to just give you lore and not explain it and be like, figure it out.
Yeah. This has just been part of this world this whole time.
Right.
This. We all know
They love
this.
to just like a fucking dump encyclopedias on your desk and be like, you have 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's so wild. And also having it set in like a proper Thanksgiving episode is
right.
fun, of course. But through that we get like calling them like game mechanics is nuts. But like there's like new
But the lore
that we get is like actionable in kind of a laugh out loud way that really got to me. Of particularly the sort of fucking mic drop reveal of like twin absorption for power.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's fucking funny. That's really funny. That they can't be just twins. One has to win in combat of the minds and of strength to be the ultimate coven leader. That's fucking funny. That's awesome.
Because first of all, what do you mean that this family had multiple sets of twins? That's bonkers, right?
Yeah.
Like that's some weird ass genetics, right?
Totally.
But then you find out that they go into the fucking ring on their 22nd birthday.
Right.
And it's like, so good luck, right?
Yeah.
Y'all have to like merge.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, and not to get, because I love to do this, but not to get like a little too astrology on this. That's very Gemini, right? That's very mercurial. to be
Yeah.
like, we're going to blend
Yeah.
here.
We're going to mind meld.
Right, because, they rules the twins. But it makes me wonder, is this specific to the Gemini coven of being twins? Or, because we haven't heard this from any other witches
Yeah.
about twins. So I'm assuming that this game mechanic, which I do love, and I am going to refer to it as that from now on, is specific to this coven. Because what do you... That's wild. That honestly kind of feels like a curse, to be honest.
Yeah. Because it feels like the way they were talking about it was like, oh, we do things a little differently over here. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like this is not normal, but this is kind of how our bag does it.
Right.
And it's like, that feels like kind of bad if that's a choice that you make to do that, when it seems like no other coven is like rocking it with it like that, you know?
I agree. And I'll be honest with you, listen, Portland is not that progressive, right?
Sure.
It feels a little Darwinian, to be honest.
Totally. Yeah.
Because they kept referring to it as like the strongest and the weakest twin, and that's rude.
Right.
Especially because we didn't know with Kai and Joe because the Joe that we've known in the present day has relinquished her magic, so we don't really know what she's kind of rocking with.
Right.
But with Luke and Liv, it was immediate. It was like, oh, well, Luke's obviously bye, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's over, bud. Sorry.
The prospect of that family having that many kids in 1994, when that was something that you used to do hundreds of years later or earlier, right? Because it was like, we're going to have many kids because we don't think that they're going to live.
Yeah.
So it's like 1984, we have vaccines, we have modern day medicine,
right?
Like, you don't need to have that many kids because the probability that they survive to adulthood is pretty high, right?
Yeah. You don't need to hedge your bets, anymore.
Right.
Say what?
No, literally. This is kind of bonkers. Just so that they'll get to 22 and then be like, oh, we're going to fucking mind meld each other. That's hello?
Right. And one of you will be victorious. It's like, what is going on?
What? This is a little Roman, don't you think?
Yeah. It's pretty tough.
But then they dropped Kai's been there for decades, right? But he says he's specific, very serial killer behavior, by the way. He says that I've been there for 6,771 days.
Bro.
And today, in the present day, is Thanksgiving. Hello? We haven't seen you with any sort of material. So how do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's creepy, first of all.
He really could have just said anything too. Like, it didn't even have to be right. It could have been like, it's Easter, we gotta hang out. Like, Bonnie, let's do something fun.
And like, in theory, right?
Yeah.
Bonnie could know that because it's easier to keep track of 4 months.
Right.
So, but she's been having a lot of shit go on, so I don't expect her to know that.
Yeah.
But he could have said anything. He said, oh, it could be Christmas. What the fuck? I also thought it was really cool that they were all kind of in Portland, the outside of Portland, but in Portland in this episode for the most part. It's just annoying that because they're in the time loop, the like butterfly effect doesn't work.
Yeah.
So the knife was still there for Kai.
Right.
I don't know. I was into it, man. Getting to see how Kai was trying to like fuck with his whole thing, like getting some of the backstory about how that happened.
Yeah. Those flashbacks were oof.
Yeah, he's a sicko. Nasty little guy.
I love too that like there's a moment where they're all like doing Friendsgiving or whatever, in the whole crew, and they're like talking about all this lore and stuff and being like, wait, what? Like, Joe, what's your whole deal with this? Yada yada. And then just fully forgetting that Luke is
They forgot about him so many times.
I forgot about him, or Liam. I keep forgetting. I keep getting those.
There's so many old lames, dude.
Whatever. Twink boyfriend is there, notably human. And it's otherwise this entire table worth of mythical and supernatural creatures and people to some extent, or at least those with knowledge. And they have to be like, oh, he's like, did you guys say coven? And they're like, oh, fuck. No, she meant oven. That's so silly. You're so silly, Joe. Anyway, can you leave? Can you, like, do anything else right now?
They forgot about him so many times this episode.
Yeah.
And Elena being like, this is so typical for holidays, too. Trying to practice her speech for him, being like, I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire.
Totally.
And she's so down to tell him, too.
Yeah.
But my theory got blown out of the window this episode. Thank God, by the way, that the compulsion actually worked on him.
Right.
So apparently he's fine, and he's just a human.
Yeah.
I will say, Liam is a weirdo. Because who obviously, he might be medical royalty, but he's not very good at crime, because he starts this whole episode off with in earshot of Joe, by the way.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, hey, so I looked at Lady Whitmore's medical records again, and she's fine. So those medical records that I'm not supposed to have access to, I was wrong, and you're not a lying liar.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. That's a crime.
Stop admitting to crimes.
Stop admitting to crimes with witnesses.
Yes, with witnesses that can have material consequences on this to you. Can we step back a little bit, buddy?
Caroline was so funny this episode, because it's been a while since we've seen her with like a proper event to host.
She needed to host a party so bad. She was itching for it.
And she went all out. I didn't know that their dorm lets you like host events like this, but we're playing by silly rules anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter. But she was very serious. She was like, no phones allowed. Everyone put them face down, preferably off. Like, you have to say what you're thankful for in 100 words or less. It was so cute. I appreciate her a lot.
She needed to lead a room into a beautiful space, and she did that.
She did.
Yeah.
She did, 100%. There was one thing. Oh, well, because you were talking about Liam being the only human. Oh, that's what it was. Rick, because I keep forgetting that he's human now.
Right, you're right, right.
But he remembers, obviously, that he was a vampire before. I was so shocked that he immediately figured out what that bear was for.
Yeah, like, okay, someone's paying attention. Someone's actually...
I know.
Also, that revelation happening after Stefan, like, drop kicks the bear.
Dude.
So rude. So fucking rude. Like, that, Stefan pisses me off every second of his screen time, for sure. But that was such a low of being like, fuck this stupid bear. And just, like, punts it over. And Rick's like, hey, man, that was a gift. Can we at least, like... take care of this and see what it's gonna be? This is the only thing we have of Bonnie. You remember your friend who we thought was dead and might still be? Hello?
Especially because, so this dingbat, Steph, in his quaff, by the way, is really high this episode.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I don't understand. He's like, I don't understand why we're here. I came here a couple months ago. There's nothing in this random ass empty field. We don't need to worry about it. See how there's these like stones here that open up to nothing? Like there's nothing that's happening here. And apparently when he was here before, knowing a lot about witches, Stefan actually kind of like respects witches, didn't bother checking for any sort of like cloaking spell or go into the field, presumably at all. So when he drop kicks that bear and it breaks this force field, he's like, oh, damn.
Oops.
I guess I was wrong. Homie.
So useless.
Yeah.
Absolutely useless.
Yeah, bud. You thought it was just a random field where the Gemini Coven used to be?
Right, now it's nothing. It's like, you guys have been around magic for so much of your lives now at this point. Fucking, empty field. What idiot. What are you talking about? It's not just going to be an empty field. What are you talking about? And being like, oh my God, where'd Damon go? Guys, I need everyone to lock the fuck in for a second and just think of your surroundings.
The object permanence of a toddler there for a second. Yeah. He was like, oh my God, my brother, he's gone forever. Hello?
You guys.
First of all, so Kai's dad, hottie, first of all.
Yeah, totally.
I think that's Christopher, I think his name is Cousins. He's been in a lot of stuff. That guy's hot. And at first, I thought that he was only just like scared of Kai.
Yeah.
Which he kind of is, but that's not really all of it. It's more of a I'll kill my own kids just to make sure that my coven is still intact. And it's like, all right, dog. We saw this with the Michelsons. Like, we know these kind of dads before.
Yeah.
I've seen them around. I was not expecting that. So that was a little bit shocking. Because Damon was like, listen, I did get back from where Kai was. In his prison that you set up. Great prison, by the way. Really hard to get out of. Good job. But I do need to get my best friend Bonnie out of there. And he's like, no way. That's never happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, please. He's like,
what if I ask really nicely? What if I'm being like so good?
Right. And that doesn't work either. So he just decides to like kill Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck. Because I guess Joe agreed on the night that Kai slaughtered his family to merge with him.
Yeah.
Before she relinquished her magic and put it in that tree stump. I thought that was funny, by the way, that there was something that Stefan said. Oh, I think it was when he was talking to Elena. He was like, hey, so can we talk about the fact that you didn't invite me to Friendsgiving?
That was so funny. Of being like, oh, so like I don't get an invite? What's going on there? Like, it's like, okay, drama queen. Can we fucking relax? And her being like, for the first time in her life, actually invoking girl code. You know what I mean?
Finally.
Because Elena's not working. Elena's really not rocking with other women like that in a material way. But she does come through here and being like, hey, dog, sorry, you made it weird, so you can't come. I'm here with my girl Caroline. Fuck you forever.
Yeah, Elena has a lot of strengths, but she's very much a I'm not like other girls kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It took her about 6 seasons, but she is finally understanding what girl code is, and that is important.
Yeah, I'm glad she got here, you know? Just come on in.
So that is huge. That's huge news.
Also, something that pissed me off really bad is at the beginning of this episode when they're like on the phone and Bonnie is coming up, and it's like, why the Bonnie situation is so fractured and has been, and like the continual like blips of hope are doing like inverse damage to everyone involved, right?
I agree.
Because it's like, oh my god, she's alive, and it's like, and then obviously Caroline's there too, so she overhears it, and it's like, we cannot have these people who have already like and are still going through the motions of grieving to continue to be like, there's a chance, especially when these folks are fools, like have been proven incapable of doing that. And it just hurts so bad, and being like, we can't keep doing this. Why are we gossiping right now when you guys don't even know what's happening?
And it makes me so mad because Kai, again, this episode, it realizes like, oh, I've gotten magic, because he takes Joe's magic from the knife.
Yeah.
Takes Bonnie's blood, and he has the Ascendant, so he has everything that he needs, and then he takes the car, so fuck him. And he stabs Bonnie, but she's still alive. And so now she's alive and at this house in Portland, still in the time loop. And we've seen her so many times now have these close calls. Yeah. And I almost wish that it just we could have ripped the Band-Aid off once, because getting these like almost happenings are stressing me out.
Yeah. Just twisting the knife more and more.
It is. It's twisting the knife and making me realize that like they knew from the jump that it wasn't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
even though everything about this season thus far is saying that it can happen.
Yeah.
We are finding out from this coven that they have full capability of bringing her back.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to because they want to keep Kai there.
Yeah.
And I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated by it. Because it's just not, there's no reason why her family has to keep being sacrificed. Because they mentioned it before, earlier on, about like why this coven from Portland would make it all the way over to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe said something about knowing Grams.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Yes, obviously, the Bennetts are powerful. They are renowned. They're known.
Mm-hmm.
And also, they keep being used as plot devices to uplift other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm annoyed.
Yeah. It's very frustrating. It continues to happen. And it's like, and then we're still not getting, like, not even resolution, but closure, right? It's just like we're dragging this out in a way that is, like, bad for everyone involved and helps no one.
I agree. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because she deserves more. Her character and her family deserve more, given how powerful they are.
Mm.
I will say that this is the first time in a while that I've been a little interested in what's happening with Luke and Liv.
Right, totally.
It's been a long time. I'll say that.
I need to see these twins fight to the death of the dominant absorption.
I'm still not intrigued by what's going on with the Tyler of it all.
Boring. Snooze.
Right. But it does. It is an interesting mechanic that Mystic Falls magic still doesn't work there. So if she is staying within the confines there, her dad shaking the earth like he did last time doesn't do anything.
Right. Yeah.
So interesting. And that explains things because I had been curious there. Hopefully now this means that Liam won't show up anymore because compulsion worked on him.
Right. When she said fuck off forever, I hope he means it. I hope he takes that
I agree.
to account.
I agree. There was a moment after Joe came back that I thought was interesting. Oh, we found out that she has the ascendant in the present. That's weird.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was. Damon was dogging on Rick. Because he called Joe his girlfriend, and Damon was like, "What the fuck? You've been on like 3 dates with her.
Yeah,
that's not your girlfriend."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was funny because we don't get to see them fight anymore.
Also, the way that Damon was talking about Bonnie with
I'm
Elena,
gonna throw up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's fucking get into it, man. Because what the fuck is this guy's problem? For real. I'm gonna kill him. I'm at my limit. Because he's like, Elena's like, oh, you guys like spent like that's like 4 months. That's like actually a long time. And it's like the same day. Like, what did you guys even do? And he was like, I mean, we talked a lot. And this motherfucker has the audacity to be like, listen, there's like a lot of words in the English language, and somehow Bonnie knows pretty much all of them. I'm gonna kill him.
I hate this man.
What the fuck? That's the most romantic shit I've ever heard in my life. And you're like, Elena, I know you don't remember, but we had something. Grow up, move on. We're going full speed ahead.
Him being like, oh yeah, so we bickered a lot. We played, did he say Tetris or something? And he was like, she listened for hours and hours. And I'm just so, I hate you. I hate you, Damon, for trying to pretend that you still only care about Elena when that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
You want Bonnie back. Just be
Yeah.
honest.
Mm-hmm. Pisses me off.
Especially when Bonnie, in her time loop right now, got a page, which is very funny.
Yeah, love.
And it did the thing that we used to do back in the old days.
Mm-hmm.
Where it said I lied.
Yeah.
And he's going back, presumably, to Mystic Falls.
Yeah.
But it's just because Elena's right now in the present day is asking Damon to bring Bonnie back, and it's like, hey, Elena, that was going to happen anyways. So
right.
You need to get with it, girl.
Mm-hmm.
He cares so much.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts. It hurts me knowing that he just wants his friend back. And I know that it wouldn't have made sense for the context of what's going on in this episode, but like, Jeremy's so out of the loop right now.
Yeah, dog. Oh my God.
Like, he had that brief moment with Damon, but he does not know that he doesn't know about the bear. He doesn't know about any of this. And I'm just like, hey, can anyone keep Jeremy in the loop at all?
Just like a little bit. Not even like in a like wish fulfillment, like she's coming back. You know what I mean? Just like anything that is like information. Like that just would be helpful to know. He's going through it, folks.
Right. And also, hey, Elena, you're not going to check in on your brother on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, come on.
But like, Caroline makes a doggy bag for fucking Stefan, of all people. But you're not going to check in, like, make sure that your brother's Gucci? All right, that's fine. So, I don't know. I think that it makes sense to me that we have two sets of twins in this. Well, that part doesn't make sense. But, like, it makes sense to me that all of these witches are related because the show loves to do that.
Right.
The genes in that family, by the way, have to be bonkers because we have one side of these kids that are like dark hair, light as fuck eyes, and then we have another side that are like super blonde and fair, like the Punnett Square.
Oh yeah,
I need to see the mom, right? Like,
yes.
I'm very curious how that worked out, but that's fine. I'm still trying to figure out where this is going because, like, obviously Kai, that's our bad right now, but the dad, I'm also like, he's not as bad, but he's also, what would that be? Is there a neutral evil? Because he'll do some nasty stuff, but it's more of a like to keep the balance. Whereas Kai doesn't give a shit. Like because it wasn't like the dad wasn't going to kill Joe just for the sake of it. It was more so of like, I don't know, man. What the fuck? What are those called? I just don't trust him. He's a weirdo.
There's a lot of shady stuff going on for sure.
Yeah. So I'm sus, is all I have to say. The next week is episode 9. It's titled I Alone. I'm very curious to see where we are going to be getting to. We are getting to the mid-season, which is stressing me out because that can't be good.
Yeah.
But
I'm stressed.
Yeah, we will get there. We have some amazing patrons to thank. Would you like to start us off?
Absolutely. Thank you to Lauren Cullen.
Ooh, thank you to Zoe Forbes.
Ow. Thank you to Vanessa Swan.
Ooh, thank you to Greg Lautner.
Ow. Thank you to April Dobrev.
Ooh, thank you to Vidi Salvatore.
Ooh, thank you to Megan Pattinson.
Ooh, thank you to Kati Karp.
Ooh, thank you to Genevieve Morgan.
Ooh, thank you to Danielle Burke.
Ow. Thank you to Janae Bennett.
Ooh, thank you to Rena Zeklos.
Ooh, thank you to Emily Ozera.
Ooh, and last but certainly not least, thank you to Jeanine Ivashkov.
Ow.
I have a fan fiction for you. This is written by the author Imaginary_Shadow. It is titled Into TVD and TO. And the summary is as follows. We have all read stories where fan lands into the world of TVD. Well, what if someone who isn't a fan of the show gets sucked into that world? Lolita doesn't like TVD or TO. She doesn't have any favorite character or ship. She isn't emotionally attached with the characters, unlike a fangirl. All she cares about is getting back to her own world. Will she succeed or will she fail? And this this is shocking, I didn't realize this. This has almost 71,000 words in it.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
So please enjoy in there someone who isn't into it.
Let's go.
But progresses nonetheless.
Yeah.
Hey folks, tell your friends, tell your family about the show. Get the word out as I spend this week trying to get caught up on all the TLC nightmares. We have some great bonus content that has come out this month. So if you're on the fence, please enjoy. But as we say here in the Pacific Northwest,
get bit. Ooh. Ow. You've been listening to Into the Twilight, an independent production by Earbud Media. You can support the show by subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/intothetwilight or rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You can send us a backstory or a fanfiction at intothetwilightshow@gmail.com. Our music is by Eli Krause, and our art is by Maddie Padilla. You can find me on Twitter at Cody Corral and Allie at Many Are the Stars. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to Earbud Media Production. Earbud Media, audio for everyone.